Indian corporates have taken over those franchisees. There are rivalries and challenges that happen in IPL. IPL is well watched around the world. MI Cape Town played with just the two foreigners. IPL should be the crown jewel for BCCI. Indian cricketers shouldn't be allowed unless they're retired.
SA20 is not the only T20 league, and we have seen leagues in other countries already struggling in their sixth or seventh years to retain audiences. So, what do you think SA20 has done differently to create so much excitement and fan following already, not just in South Africa, but also in India and other countries? And how do you think they can sustain it?
A couple of things. One, there's always an inherent rivalry in good domestic cricket, and South Africa, you can see, has a lot of those rivalries. Add to the fact that Indian corporates have taken over those franchisees, and all of them who are participating in SA20 already have their rivalries and challenges that happen in IPL. So it kind of carries over into that tournament. And as we all know, IPL is well watched around the world, and South Africa is no exception. So those rivalries have really helped the quality of domestic cricketers that have come through. For example, if you take the final, MI Cape Town played with just the two foreigners. Nine were locals, which tells you the strength of the squad in terms of the domestic players and how much they trust them. And that's always a very healthy sign. A lot of the leagues have a lot more foreign players than the domestic ones. So that's where I think SA20 stands out. And that's why the quality of cricket that was played over 30 days was consistent and it was always top notch.
DK Cricket Next spoke to League Commissioner Graham Smith during the playoffs in South Africa, and he spoke about how it would be great for League to have more Indian players. And your thoughts on that? How do you see things panning out between CSA and the BCCI on that front from the vantage point of the first Indian high profile player playing in an outside league?
I'm a big believer that IPL should be the crown jewel for BCCI, and it is at the moment the crown jewel in world cricket. And for that to maintain its status quo as number one, I believe that Indian cricketers shouldn't be allowed unless they're retired because they can take the call if they feel they've done with IPL and then move on to play other leagues. I completely stand in that in along with BCCI on that front. I agree. You can always argue saying can youngsters be given an opportunity, but I think there is enough and more in India in terms of competition and ways of being financially secure. And if you're good enough, IPL we know is a great platform. They have domestic cricket and all the state franchisee leagues as well. That's happening right now as we speak. So I think there's a lot of cricket that's played in India, and I think cricketers from India should be allowed to play once they obviously retire. And I believe that is the right way to go. And I think South Africa, SA20, or any other league for that matter, will be more than happy to work with and to have a couple of the players who have retired from BCCI and, from playing for India.
Hi DK, just last thing. Do you see yourself participating in the SA20 league again in the future, either as a player or in another capacity?
I would be more than happy to play again. I thoroughly had a terrific experience and I would love to go back.